Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at set 75344, recommended for ages 6 and up with 85 pieces, Boba Fett Starship Microfighter. This set costs $10 USD and released on January 1st, 2023. So let's get into this review. So starting with the instructions here, there's nothing special about it, it's just the rendered photo with the white background. You open it up and it's got the progress bar while it takes you through the build, and then you've got the celebration when you complete it, and then some advertisements in the back. Standard instructions, but all in all, pretty cool. So starting with the figure, I think this figure is actually really great, minus 1/2 problems with that. We'll get to that in a second. Starting with the blaster, we've got a nice blaster made out of 2 pieces, and then you go down to his feet. He's got toe printing, leg printing. The leg printing is great. Then you go up to the torso printing, and it is fantastic torso printing. Some black printing on some gunmetal gray. You've got the arm printing, which is fantastic, especially this side with the Mandalorian symbol there. And then you get to the helmet and the jetpack, which is the wrong color. It is the right color for the original Boba Fett, but in Book of Boba Fett, he polishes it and makes it the nice dark green that they got correct on the torso here, but they did not get it correct with the helmet or the jetpack. Besides that inconvenience, I guess, it sucks, couldn't spend a couple cents to change it, but I think this figure is really great. I'm going to show you the face print and the back print. The face print on this figure is actually really nice, because as you can see, it has the same look as the clone trooper, but it looks a little bit older and a little bit messed up, of course. We've got these nice scars all around. He's got a nice, snarly face, and I think this face print is great. It's also got back head printing with some more scars, which is just great. You don't see back head printing all that much, so it's very nice. And you've got the back torso printing, which also just looks amazing. I think without the helmet and the jetpack, this figure looks fantastic. And it doesn't look terrible with the other color, but it's just, it throws it off. But anyway, I think this figure is really great, but let's get on to the set. Now for a $10 microfighter, I think this set is great. I mean, it's a microfighter, so you're not going to be asking for crazy detail, but I think where you need the detail for a Slave One, or a Boba Fett Starship, I think it delivers. It's got all the right colors, and the shaping of the back, I think, is fantastic for such a small build like this. The cockpit is nice. Now, there is gaps on the side, but, I mean, it's a microfighter. You can put it in its landing position, and you can also stand it up like this, which is nice. Coming to the bottom, we've got these, blasters, which are actually flick-fire missiles, but they also act as the cannons on the front of Boba Fett Starship. You've got the nice sand green and the nice dark green, which is another reason why I don't hate the color difference, because his ship has the color difference, so it kind of goes together, you know. You've got the nice pulsars on the back, and of course, with a $10 microfighter, you're not going to get the gravity wings, but you can turn them manually to having in flight mode and, of course, landing mode. Boba Fett can fit in the cockpit with his helmet and his jetpack on. There's plenty of space in there. And I think he looks fine. Obviously, you can see him from the side, but I think it looks fine for what it is. It is a very nice build, and side by side compared to the $50 Slave One Boba Fett Starship that came out, that people said it was small compared to the other ones. Now it just looks big. But I think all of the key elements from this set are in this little microfighter. You've got the cannons at the bottom. You have the nice colors going up. You've got the cockpits, the green circles, and then you've got the wings, and the red on the back looks very nice, and I think altogether it looks very good next to it. So if you're going to display it, I think it's a good set to display with your other Boba Fett starship. So I think it is a very good set if you want to display these together. I think it could look very, very cool. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good set. Now this might be the last $10 microfighter we ever see, because the next microfighter that is coming out will be the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, which is going to be $16, which sucks that the microfighters are getting a price jump, and not just $5 for Grogu, which was what people were saying, like that Grogu, the keychain is $5, so it makes sense the figure would be in there, and it will be extra, but 16 is a weird price for a price increase, and that N1 Starfighter might be the last microfighter, because there will be mech sets coming out, which is the day all LEGO Star Wars fans dreaded. I mean, some people are excited for it. I think, cool. I guess it's the same thing as microfighters, a good way to get a figure, but they're going to be $15, not $10, and it's not something from Star Wars. Microfighters are really cool because they're mini versions of the ships that we already have in LEGO, or that we don't have in LEGO. So I think that sucks, but I might still get them for review, of course, but who knows. But yeah, all in all, for the last $10 microfighter potentially, I think this is a great pickup. I definitely recommend it if you didn't get your hands on this Boba Fett figure, because it is not a bad figure minus the color changes. So if you do not have this figure and you want it, $10 is easily worth it for that, and also a very nice looking microfighter. So yeah, I think this is definitely worth it, and I definitely recommend it. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think of this set and what you think of the mech sets that are going to be coming out. Should I get some to review? Maybe I'll get the Boba Fett mech and compare it to the Boba Fett microfighter. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.